This is the first Sunshine Musical Benefit Show for the community of Laguna Woods Village by community members. It was held on February 16th, 2008 in the Laguna Woods Clubhouse 3 Theater. The proceeds of the show were donated to Saddleback Memorial Medical Center. Enjoy the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Sunshine Performance Club's entertainment this evening for the benefit of the Saddleback Memorial Foundation. You know, there's an old saying that you get what you pay for. We hope that tonight's entertainment will be an exception to that rule. Do know for certain is that with regard to the foundation, the Saddleback Hospital Foundation, that we get far more than we pay for. And we hope that your generosity in terms of contribution to this great institution will allow it to expand and continue its service in the community. A few acknowledgments. This evening's entertainment was made possible in part by the wonderful cooperation of Mr. Steve LaFortune and his entire staff of the Recreation Department. And a special thanks to Pam Munson and her staff here in Clubhouse 2. It is now my privilege to introduce the president of the Saddleback Memorial Foundation, Mr. Nolan Green.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's a privilege to be here with you this evening. I'm not familiar with the procedures that you follow, but I have to tell you, that announcement was kind of scary. But I'm sure all will be well. It's a privilege and an opportunity to be here with you in behalf of the Saddleback Memorial Foundation and the Saddleback Memorial Medical Center. We're privileged to be here. As you may or may not know, Saddleback Memorial is a not-for-profit, community-based acute care hospital. Not-for-profit means that we're here for the benefit of the community, not for the stockholders. That means that we have programs and services that may be non-profitable. We don't make any money on them, but we have them because the community needs them and requires them. So we have to rely on the financial interest and generosity of the community to help us function. As you may or may not know, the hospital was created and built back in 1974 by the residents of this community. And we have supported and sustained the institution ever since. The Michael John Critical Care Pavilion, which was added to the hospital roughly 4 or 5 years ago, cost us about $25 million, and I'm proud to tell you that over 95% of those dollars came directly from individuals within this community. We thank you for that. Now, to make it really personal, someday, the odds are that all of you are going to be guests at our institution. We're usually the first stop of the ambulance when they leave here, and then we have to sort it out in an emergency room because of your insurance and where you have to go. And eventually you'll be stabilized there, and you'll either be our guest for an extended period or for a short term, whatever is required. We know that for most of you, we will be the first stop, and we attempt to, if at all possible, maintain a state-of-the-art facility, a cutting-edge facility, so that we you get the very best, which you really deserve. We're grateful to be here this evening and to be recognized by the Sunshine Production Club as a beneficiary of this event. We're grateful for your support and your sustaining influence. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Brady. It's now my pleasure to introduce our musical director, the president of our performance club, Terry Sunshine.
Thank you. Welcome, everyone. I'm so glad to be with you now. I thank you for coming and for helping with the benefits presented at the last. Shared it. We have a lot of good music for you now. Hope you're going to like it. The song that we're going to start with, I'm willing to bet you will recognize the melody. But please, listen very carefully, because I wrote the words, especially for you, with songs like this. We're celebrating, we're bringing sunshine from all of us to all of you. And if you join us, join us singing, you will help make more sunshine too. You are my sunshine, my sunshine. You make me happy with stars and rain. You'll never know how much I love you. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away. I'd like to start tonight by introducing our performers. We have David Hartley, that you already met, our master of ceremonies, harmonica player and singer extraordinaire. David Art James is playing the bass guitar for us, and during the intermission is going to entertain you with his ukulele, and his wife Lutey is going to play the piano, which is going to have so much fun up here. Beverly Dumont is playing the piano, sharing the accompaniment with you. She's going to be playing the drum a little bit. She's going to be singing with us later. Beverly Dumont. We have Alan Cousins, who's playing the saxophone, playing a little bit of drum, and he's going to be sharing his lighthearted, highly entertaining songs with you later. Alan. Now we have a performer who is the star of every show she's ever in. That's because her name is Star Warper. And she's going to be entertaining you with her sultry, let me see, pop songs. That's what they are. Now we have Ed, the man of multiple voices. I'll tell you what, you just never know what person he's going to bring to the market. You'll have to wait and see. Last but not least, we have Sam Rose, who's going to entertain you with his great Sinatra style of singing. So let's finish up this song and get on with the show. So please don't take my sunshine away. Thank you.
For our first selection, ladies and gentlemen, Terry will provide the song from The King and I, Getting to Know You.
We're getting to know each other just a little bit better. Getting to know you, getting to know all about you. Getting to like you, getting to hope you getting to know you, putting it my way, but nicely. You are precisely my cup of tea. Getting to know you, getting to feel free and easy. Wish I could dance. When I'm with you, getting to know what to say. Haven't you noticed? Suddenly I'm bright and crazy because of all the beautiful and new things I'm learning about you day by day, day by day. Thank you. Thank you guys.
Among the many reasons that we enjoy being here is that we love to sing. And so imagine what it would be like if there was no song. The name of this is Without a Song. Without a song, the day would never end. Without a song, the road would never bend. When things go wrong, a man ain't got a friend. Without a song, that field of corn would never see a plow. That field of corn would be deserted now. A man is born, but he's no good no how without a song. Part of my trouble and woe, but sure as I know the Jordan will roll, I'll get along as long as a song is strong in my soul. I'll never know what makes the rain to fall. I'll never know what makes the grass so tall. I only know there ain't no love at all without a song. Part of my trouble and woe, but sure as I know the Jordan will roll, I'll get along as a song is strong in my soul. I'll never know what makes the rain fall. I'll never know what makes the grass so tall. I only know there ain't no love at all without a song. Thank you. We're unfortunately not serving any champagne to the audience, but we're going to bring Alan to the microphone, and he's going to tell us about tiny bubbles in the wine.
He doesn't sing, does he?
Tiny bubbles
Tiny bubbles
in the wine
in the wine
make me happy,
make me happy,
make me feel fine.
make me fine.
Tiny bubbles
Tiny bubbles
make me warm
feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time. Here's to the golden moon, here's to the silver sea, and here's this I give to you and me. Those tiny bubbles in the wine make me happy, make me feel fine. Those tiny bubbles make me warm all over, with the feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time. Here's to the ginger lay I give to you today, and here's a kiss that will not fade away. Tiny bubbles in the wine make me happy, oh, they make me feel fine. Those tiny bubbles make me warm all over, with the feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time. With the feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time.
Now from the great Broadway show, Oklahoma, a star with People Will Say We're in Love.
Don't throw bouquets at me. Don't please my folks too much. Don't laugh at my jokes too much. People will say we're in love. Don't sigh and gaze at me. Your sighs are so like mine. Your eyes mustn't glow like mine. People will say we're in love. Don't start collecting things. Give me my rose and my glove. Sweetheart, they're suspecting things. People will say we're in love. Don't throw bouquets at me. Don't please my folks too much. Don't laugh at my jokes too much. People will say we're in love. Don't sigh and gaze at me. Your sighs are so like mine. For I
1955, we have Sam with I've Never Been in Love Before.
I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score, but this is wine that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song must pour. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've never really been in love before. This is wine that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song must pour. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've never really been in love before.
Now we bring Beverly and Star to the microphone with a piece that Nat King Cole made popular in 1962, Ramblin' Rose.
Ramblin' Rose, Ramblin' Rose, why you ramble, no one knows. Wild and wind blown, that's how you've grown. You could cling to a ramblin' rose. Ramble on, ramble on. When you're rambling, days are gone. Who will love you with the love true? When you're rambling, days are gone. Ramblin' rose, ramblin' rose, why you run to heaven knows. Though he loves you with a love true, who can cling to a ramblin' rose?
have a man of many voices, Ed Hayes with The Gambler, a piece made popular by Kenny Rogers.
Yeah.
Because he's in line for his 14th facelift. And right behind Joan Rivers and Phyllis Diller. So we have a celestial visitor. Introduce yourself, sir. Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, met up with a gambler. He kept on staring out the window at the darkness till boredom overtook us and he began to speak. He said, son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. If you don't mind my saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice. So I handed him my bottle. He laid down my last swallow. Then he lit a cigarette and he asked me for a light. The night got deathly quiet. His face lost all expression. If you're going to play the game, boy, you got to know to play it. All of you. Know when to hold 'em. Know when to hold 'em. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the deal is done. Now every gambler knows the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser. The best that you can hope for, boys, to die in your sleep. Now when he finished speaking, he turned back toward the window. He crushed out his cigarette and faded off to sleep. But in this gambler, he broke even. But in his final words I found an ace that I could keep. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to hold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing is done. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Scene from Fiddler on the Roof. The young girl is leaving her little town of Anatevka and is saying goodbye, a cheerful goodbye, to her father when she goes off to join her love. Far from the home I love, Terry Sunshine.
Oh, can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why must travel to a distant land, far from the home I love? Once I was happily content to be as I was, where I was, close to the people who were close to me, here in the home I love. Who could see that a man would come wanting home, wanting him, closing my heart to every hope but his, leaving the home I love. There where my heart just settled long ago, I must go, I must go. Who could imagine I'd be wandering so far from the home I love? Yet there with my love, I'm home.
A piano solo with Beverly, and the piece is Misty, a piece made popular in 1954 by Errol Garner. Misty with from a very popular old musical called Babes in Arms. The song is Where or When with Star.
We're not at the halfway mark yet for the intermission. That's right.
It seems we've stood and talked like this before. We looked at each other in the same way then, but I can't remember where or when. The clothes you're wearing are the clothes you wore. The smile you were smiling then, but I can't remember where or when. Some things that happen for the first time seem to be happening again. And so it seems that we have met before. before and laughed before and loved before, but who knows where or when?
Some makeup artist. She is terrific.
Recitar mentre preso dal delirio.
No, David.
No Pagliacci?
No.
Oh, no Pagliacci.
That was funny.
Here it comes. The yo-yo man.
That is so funny because it's so non sequitur. He doesn't know that though.
I have often walked down the street before, but the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high, knowing I'm on the street where you live. Are there lilac trees in the heart of town? Can you hear a lark in any other part of town? Does enchantment pour out of every door? No, it's just on the street where you live. And all the towering feeling, just to know somehow you are near. The overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and stare, they don't bother me, for there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Let the time go by, I won't care if I can be here on the street where you live. And oh, the towering feeling, just to know somehow you are near. The overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and stare, they don't bother me, for there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Let the time go by, I won't care if I can be here on the street where you
And now we have Sam with a very beautiful song, The Way We Were.
I know everybody's talking about the good old days, the good old days. Well, let's talk about the good old days. Come to think about it, as bad as these days are, these will become the good old days for our children. So, why don't we Try to remember the kind of September when life was slow and oh so mellow. Try to remember, and if you remember, then follow. Why is it the past always seems better? We look back and think the winters were warmer, the skies were bluer, the smiles were bright. Memories like the corners of my mind, misty watercolor memories of the way we were. Scattered pictures of the smiles we left behind, smiles we gave to one another for the way we were. Can it be that it was all so simple then? Or has time rewritten every line? And if we had the chance to do it all again, tell me, would we? Could we? Memories may be beautiful, and yet what's too painful to remember, we simply choose to forget. So it's the laughter we will remember whenever we remember the way we were, the way we were. Do 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 do.
Yeah.
And now we bring our Terry Sunshine to the microphone with a song, You Light Up My Life, and she has lighted up many of our lives.
He's walking like a zombie.
Chesty.
He looks pretty good.
So many nights I'd sit by my window, waiting for someone to sing me a song. So many dreams I kept deep inside me, alone in the dark. But now you come along and you light up my life. You give me hope to carry on. You light up my day and fill my nights with song. Rolling at sea, adrift on the water. Could it be finally I'm turning toward home? Finally a chance to say, hey, I love you, and never again to be all alone. And you light up my life. You give me hope to carry on. You light up my day and fill my night And you light up my life. You give me hope to carry on. You light up my day and fill my nights with song. It can't be yours when it feels so right. 'Cause you light up my
I'm sure many of you remember the great star of the Metropolitan Opera, Aceo Pinza, who was the first great star to make the transition from opera to Broadway in South Pacific. And so, while Aceo is gone, and so are his good friends, Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin, we'll bring them all back for a moment with Some Enchanted Evening.
Some enchanted evening, you may see a stranger. You may see a stranger walk across the crowded room.
And somehow you know even then, that somewhere you'll see her again and again.
Some enchanted evening, someone may be laughing, and you may hear her laughing across the crowded room.
Night after night, as strange as it seems, the sound of her laughter will sing in your dreams.
Who can explain it? Who can tell you why? Will this give you reasons? Wise men never try.
Some enchanted evening, when you find your true love, when you hear her call you across a crowded room,
Then fly to the sand and make her your own. All through your life you may dream all alone.
once you have found her, never let her go. Once you have found her, never let her go.
Next number, Have You Ever Been Lonely?
Have you ever been lonely? Have you ever been blue? Have you ever loved someone just as I love you? Can't you see that I'm sorry for each mistake I've made? Can't you see I've changed, dear forgiving. Take me back in your heart. How can I go on living now that we're apart? If you knew what I've been through, then you know why I ask you, have you ever been lonely? Have you ever been blue? Be a little forgiving. Take me back in your heart. How can I go on living now that we're apart? If you knew what I've been through, then you know why I ask you, have you ever been lonely? Have you ever been blue? Have you ever been lonely? Have you ever been
Ed Hayes to the microphone with 16 tons.
When the chorus can come in on, okay? Some people say a man is made out of mud, a poor man made out of muscle and blood, a muscle and blood and skin and bone, a mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. Picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. Load 16 tons of a number 9 coal, and the straw boss said, well, bless my soul, you load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul through the company store. I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain. Fighting in trouble, that's my middle name. I was raised on a canebrake by an old mama line. Ain't no high-toe woman make you walk the line. 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. If you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men didn't, a lot of men died. With one fist of iron and the other is steel. If the right one don't get you, the left one will. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I owe my soul to the company store. Hey there!
All the way back to 1918 with a piece called A Good Man Is Hard to Find, and it's Star at the microphone.
Oh, a good man is hard to find. You always get the other kind. And when you think that he's your pal, you look around and find him fooling around some other gal. And then you rave, you even pray to see him lying in his grave. So if your man is nice, take my advice, Hug him in the morning, kiss him every night, give him lots of loving and treat him right, because a good man nowadays is hard to find, because a good man nowadays is hard to find.
She's cute.
A retelling of Romeo and Juliet, Leonard Bernstein wrote the Broadway musical West Side Story. The song is Somewhere. There's a place for us, somewhere a place for us, peace and quiet and open air, wait for us somewhere. There's a time for us, someday a time for us, time together with time to spare, time to learn, time to care, someday, somewhere, we'll find a new way of living, we'll find a way of forgiving, somewhere. There's a place for us, a time and place for us. Hold my hand and we're halfway there. Hold my hand and I'll take you there. Somehow, someday, somewhere, somehow, someday, somewhere. Now from My Fair Lady, we have Alan with Get Me to the Church on Time.
I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Pull out the stopper, let's have a whopper, but get me to the church on time. I gotta be there in the morning, spruced up and looking in my prime. Girls come to kiss me, show how they miss me, but get me to the church on time. If I am dancing, roll up the floor. If I am whistling, me out the door. Oh, I get married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Kick up a rumpus, but don't lose the compass. For get me to the church, get me to the church. For Pete's sake, get me to the church on time. I gotta be there in the morning, spruced up and looking in my prime. Girls come and kiss me, show how they miss me, they get me to the church on time. If I am dancing, roll up the floor. If I am whistling, me out the door. For I'm getting married in the morning,
have Terry Sunshine and her sister from Wisconsin visiting with an American tribute.
I'm so happy to have my sister and her brother-in-law here tonight. And if you came in that door, you would have met my brother-in-law, Art. Anyhow, we're going to do an American tribute that I put together, and we're going to do it now.
Just simple. That's right.
My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We have a brief intermission now, and we'll have some music with Lutey Yanes at the piano and Art with his ukulele, and you, ladies and gentlemen, will have an opportunity to see some of the nice people from the Saddleback Foundation during this brief intermission, and hopefully we'll accord some of your generosity.
for our first selection in this autumn portion of the evening. Sam Rose, I've Got the World on a String.
Oh, style changed. Dress.
I've got the world on a string. I'm sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger. What a world, what a life. I'm in love. I got a song that I sing. I can make the rain go anytime I move my finger. Lucky me, can't you see? I'm in love. Life is a beautiful thing. As long as I hold that string, I'd be a silly so-and-so if I should ever let it go. I got the world on a string. I'm sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger. What a world, what a life. I'm in love. Life is a beautiful thing. As long as I hold that string, I'd be a silly so-and-so if I should ever let it go. I've got the world on a string. I'm sitting on a rainbow. I've got the string around my finger. What a world, what a life. Hey now, I'm in love.
We'll go all the way back now to 1929 from a musical, and the song is Ain't Misbehavin' with Star.
Oh, that's much better.
Misbehaving. No one to talk to, all by myself. No one to walk with. And I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving. I'm saving my love for you. Know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting, it's just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in a corner, don't go nowhere, why do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, I don't stay out late.
Lutey made a song very popular called San Fernando Valley, and one is going to play.
This to Benny Pallas. Benny is a clarinet player, and as you see, he's not here. He had an operation and unfortunately couldn't get back with the group. And this is for Benny. On the back of my grip, I'm being today. I'm taking a trip, California way. I'm gonna settle down and never more roam, and make the San Fernando Valley my home. I'll forget my sins, I'll be making new friends, where the west begins, sunset ends, 'cause I've decided where yours truly should be, and it's the San Fernando Valley for me. I think that I'm safe and stable, she will be waiting when my lonely journey is done. And kindly old Reverend Thomas made us a promise he would make the two of us one. So I'm hitting the trail to cow country, for my mail, Carol RFD. I'm gonna settle down and never more roam, and make the San Fernando Valley my home. I think that I'm safe and staying, she will be waiting when my lonely journey is done. And kindly old Reverend Thomas made us a promise he would make the two of us one. So I'm hitting the trail to cow country, for my mail, Carol RFD. I'm gonna settle down and never more roam, and make the San Fernando Valley my home, and make the San Fernando Valley my home.
Now we bring Beverly to the piano with a 1934 selection called Moonglow. let's see. You know, by the way, I just recently finished reading the life story of Hank Snow, and if you get a chance to go to the library and pick it up, they've just obtained the rights to make a movie. But if you talk about Jack London, Jack London looked like Mary Poppins compared to what he went through before he finally became famous as a singer. Now, he always reminded me of, well, that he had a cold because he was kind of nasal. So let's see if we can get him down here. I have to cheat on this one because I'm not sure. I love the gal who invented kissing. I don't recall her name, but I do believe that gal should sit high up in the Hall of Fame. Until she came along, just think what we were missing. That's why today I'm shouting hooray for the man and kissing. She taught the fellas how to smooch instead of holding hands. She showed them how to steal a kiss like they do in the foreign lands. Till she came along, just think what we were missing. Love was very nice, but as cold as ice till that gal invented kissing. She showed the girls how to pucker up and roll their pretty eyes. She showed them how to kiss hello and how to kiss goodbye. When we came along, let's think what we were missing. They could only cook or read a book till a gal invented kissing. How invented the kiss of fire and how to say goodnight. On every kind of hug and kiss she holds a copyright. And if I had my way, the only thing I'm wishing is to make a date and stay out late with a gal who invented kissing. Just to make a date and stay out late with a gal who invented kissing. Oh yeah. We're going to have Camp Rose tell us about the next piece.
This is the last one, thank you.
As you probably remember, a wonderful MGM movie called Gigi. And Maurice Chevalier laments about the problems his nephew is having with ladies. Poor boy, downhearted and depressed and in a spin. Poor boy, poor boy. Oh, youth really does a fellow in. How lovely to sit here in the shade with none of the woes of man and maid. I'm glad I'm not young anymore.
The rivals that don't exist at all, the feeling you're only 2 feet tall. I'm glad I'm not young anymore. No more confusion, no morning after surprise, no self-delusion that when you're telling those lies, she is wise. And even if love comes through the door, the time that goes on forevermore, forevermore is shorter than before. Oh, I'm so glad that I'm not young anymore. The tiny remark that tortures you, the fear that your friends won't like to do. I'm glad I'm not young anymore. The longing to end a stale affair until you find out she doesn't care. I'm glad I'm not young anymore. No more frustration, no star-crossed lover am I, no aggravation, just one reluctant reply, lady, goodbye. The fountain of youth is dull as paint, but usually is my patron saint.
I've been so comfortable before. Oh, I'm so glad that I'm not young anymore. Oh, I'm so glad
from Evita, Don't Cry for Me, Argentina.
One of my favorite songs.
Thank you. It won't be easy. You'll think it's strange when I try to explain how I feel, that I still need your love after all that I've done. You won't believe me. All you will see is a girl you once knew, although she's dressed up to the nines, had sixes and sevens with you. I had to let it happen. I had to change. Couldn't stay all my life down at hill, looking out of the window, staying out of the sun. So I chose freedom, running around, trying everything new, but nothing impressed me at all. I never expected it to. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. All through my wild days, my mad illusions, I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance. And as for fortune, and as for fame, I never invited them in, though it seemed to the world they were all I desired. They are illusions, they're not the solutions they promised to be. The answer was here all the time. I love you and hope you love me. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. All through my wild days, my bad ambitions, I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance. Have I said too much? There's nothing more I can think of to say to you. But all you have to do is look at me to know that every word is true. I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance.
Just a moment, young lady. Please stay at the microphone. I wonder if you'd consider doing a duet with me.
I'd love to.
When I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love. In a restless world,
many moonlight kisses seem to cool in the warmth of the sun.
When I give my heart, it will be completely, or I'll never give my heart.
And the moment I can feel that you feel that way too, is when I fall in love with you. When I give my heart, it will be completely, or I'll never give my heart.
And the moment
I can feel that you feel that way too, is when I fall in love. When I fall in love with you. And now Alan comes to the microphone to tell us why we should enjoy ourselves.
This is cute. Yeah.
We always start with the chorus on this, and we do need a lot of help from the audience, okay? So if you know it, you can sing it, please. Enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself. While you're still in the pink. The years go by as quickly as a wink. So enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. You work and work for years and years. You're always on the go. Never take a minute off, too busy making dough. Someday you'll say you'll have your fun when you're a millionaire. Imagine all the fun you'll have in your old rocking chair. So enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself. While you're still in the pink. The years go by as quickly as a wink. So enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. You've gotta take an ocean trip, no matter come what may. You've got your reservations, but you just can't get away. Next year for sure you'll see the world and really get around. But how far can you travel if you're 6 feet underground? So enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. The years go by as quickly as a wink. So enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think.
And now we bring to the microphone a man of many voices, Ed Hayes, with I Don't Know Why.
Last August, we had a recreation department at a talent show, and I did this number. I don't know if any of you went to that. Did you go to that show? And I threw a whole bunch of Hollywood people into one song. I asked some people to write down some numbers if I could throw in impressions, but you know what happens when you do that, don't you? I got Marcel Marceau, Pluto, Julia Roberts. I get my sex change in November. Oh, I'm sorry, Heather, I was only kidding. And of course, Lassie. Lassie I can do if you come up and play the tree. Where is it? Since we had a little bubbly, I'll start with Dean Martin again and go from there. I don't know why I love you like I do. I don't know why I just do. I don't know why you thrill me like you do. Oh, I don't know why, but you do.
You never seem to want my romance. The only time you hold me is when we're dancing.
I don't know why that got rid of you, boy. I love you like I do. Oh, I don't know why, I just do. Now the same song, it might be done by Jimmy Stewart. Well, I don't know why. I love you like I do. I don't know why, but Mom's apple pie and the moon up in the sky, and well, I sure do. All the gin joints and all the towns and all the world are like mine. Well, I know why I love you like I do. You're not only drop dead gorgeous, but you're 40 years younger than I am. Walter Brennan is just coming back from Brokeback Mountain, apparently. He's reciting the words to his co-star John Wayne, and he's something like this. Well, I don't know why, Duke. I don't like you, Duke. I don't know why, I sure do. And what do you think about that, Duke? John Wayne answers him and says, well, I don't know why. But you love me like you do either, Walter. We made a lot of pictures together, but I never noticed you riding side saddle. Don't tell me you're one of them gay caballeros. Not that there's anything wrong with that. This would be, let's see, we'll give Marlon Brando. Oh yeah, okay, Marlon.
Must be a lady tonight.
Wrong song, Marlon.
I don't know why, baby. I don't know why, because, because somebody didn't write the words on the ceiling.
Liberace. I don't know why, George. I love you like I do. I don't know why, but don't get so close to the candelabra, you're blowing them out. I haven't done that one for a while because the last time I did it, 3 guys followed me home. 2 of them got away. All right, Boris Karloff talking to Peter Lorre. I don't know why I love you like I do. I don't know why, but I do, Peter. What do you think of that? Peter says,
I don't know why you love me like you do either, Boris, but you've got to stop twisting my arm. I'm starting to like it.
Clark Gable. No way, sweetheart. I love you like I do. Now look here, baby. I gave you kisses for dinner, kisses for breakfast, and kisses for lunch. And now I find you're eating out. Cary Grant. I can know why I love you like I do. Yes, Judy, I do. Hey. All right, Nat King Cole, nice and soft. I don't know why I love you like I do. I don't know why, I just do. Remember Bob Monroe? I don't know why you thrill me like you do. I don't know why, but you do. You never seem to walk my road, man. Hold me down, you hold me, and when we're dancing, I don't know why. I love you like I do. I don't know why, but I still be giving you. Oh, yeah.
How do you follow up that? Ladies and gentlemen, being here this evening for all of us in the cast of Sunshine Performance has been the fulfillment of something of an impossible dream. Well, that's the name of the song.
A dream, the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try though your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest, and the world will be better for this, that one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable stars, to reach the unreachable stars.
Thank you. Our traditional closing selection, and we'd love to have you join us if you care to. God bless America.
America.
up front again to get your donations if you would. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. Yes, Saddleback personnel will receive donations if you are able to, and we appreciate your attendance. We love being with you and hope to do it again. Thank you.